Did Brandon Tatum lie on Tyreek Hill? I saw the little clip of Tyreek Hill on Brandon Tatum show. Brandon Tatum clearly said he lied. But I watched the video on Brandon Tatum's show. What did he lie about? Brandon Tatum tried to say that he was speeding. But from the video that I saw on Brandon Tatum's show, the two cops on the motorcycle, when he was drove by them, it looked like he was going a little fast. But we don't know what the speed limit was. I didn't see no radar gun in either one of them hands clocking him. I seen the black cop on the motorcycle to the right, kind of looked in his side pocket box. Then he hit something on the motorcycle, like a button or something. But he wasn't pointing no radar gun. Motorcycle cops usually have a handheld radar gun. And from where they were sitting at, cars were passing them right before he got to them. So where did they clock him at? That's the thing. You make a video and say he lied, then try to hurry up and jump to the scuffle that he had with the cops. The issue is, was he speeding when he rolled by the cops on a motorcycle? What did they use to determine that he was speeding for them to pull him over? The motorcycle cops. Or was they just profiling him? I would like to think that the cops, they was working that zone right outside the stadium. It wasn't a construction zone. It was a game day zone. They do this in places where they having events and stuff like that. City cops and stuff, they would set up stuff for traffic control. The issue is, was he speeding when he passed the cops on the motorcycle? You can't use eyes to say this person is speeding. You have to be able to determine that a vehicle is traveling above the speed limit with a speeding device. We're not in the old days. You can't bypass the first issue and jump to the second issue. Then Brandon Tatum tries to say, they had to hurry up and speed to catch up with him. That's naturally. It took the cop a minute to get turned around and to catch up with him. That's naturally. Brandon Tatum have a reputation. He have built this reputation on taking videos and adding his twist and adding his lies to him. That's how he built his reputation, and them people that he buck jump and tap dance for, they like it. That's why he blew up. That's the reason why he blew up on the stuff that he do. He'll take video clips, watch them, and find something he can exploit. He clearly said the man lied. What did he lie about? We all know that he had to scuffle with the police. Did he escalate it a little bit, being arrogant? Probably so. The cops did too. But the issue is, they said he was speeding. How did they determine it? I would like to think that them cops knew who he was, because they worked them NFL games all the time. They know, the chances are them cops know who the players are, or who just the regular people are, their cars and stuff they're gonna ride in is gonna be significantly different. Brandon Tatum kind of pointed that out. So was it an issue with him speeding, or the police just profiled him? It did seem like on that little clip that he kind of came through there a little fast. But eyes don't determine if anybody breaking the law, especially like that. Brandon Tatum, so you come through there running 100 miles an hour. That man didn't go through that. Well, I seen that in his comments. Said he went through that round. That man did not come through there running no 100 miles an hour. That car did not come through there running no 100 miles an hour. So don't put the cart before the horse. The issue is, they said they pulled him over for speeding. Was he really speeding? How did they determine? They say they got people say he was weaving out of traffic, he was speeding. But from the police camera that I saw on the motorcycle, you can't look at it and determine that he was speeding. He might have been going a little fast, but what was the speed limit? That's the point. That's the issue. That's why I don't like Brandon Tatum. I don't like them people who just take videos and stuff and try to chop them up and put stuff in people's head. See, he's on. If the man felt like they pulled him over for no reason, I think it was some in the video about him asking them about him speeding. They didn't provide evidence. So was it really an issue with him speeding, or they just had an issue with him knowing that car? It's NFL season. They have practice. They have this. Them cops recognize them players' car. So was it really a case of profiling? Or was it really a case of speeding? From what I saw on Brandon Tatum's show, on the video, nobody can determine that that man was speeding by just looking at that video. We didn't see the cops have a gun in their hand. They clocked him. They were sitting there they were sitting there, from what I seen, long before a few cars passed them. I didn't see no radar gun in their hand. I didn't see them looking down at anything when the cars passed them, seeing how fast they were going. So again, where did they determine that he was speeding? What speeding device did they use, or what evidence did they show him that he was pulled over because of speeding? Was he pulled over because somebody called in on him and they determined that was him coming? That was the car? But Brandon Tatum said in the video he was speeding. That's why the cop, and even said it took the police on the motorcycle a while to catch up with him. Naturally, the police had to take off from a zero stop position. He had passed them. The cops didn't turn their lights on. Seeing him coming, they didn't turn their lights on to try to stop him. They waited till he passed them. Then they turned the lights on and went and chased him down. To try to use that to say he was speeding, that's absurd. But yet that man called himself a officer. What kind of officer is he when he can't use, when his eyes don't work no better than what they are, unless he just doing stuff with the intent of slandering, like he always does? That's what I want to know. How in the world can they determine that man's speed and they don't have no radar device? They didn't show him nothing. I don't know what the audio said, what the cops were saying to each other, but it showed didn't look like they were shooting a radar gun. It showed didn't look like they tried to throw lights on before he got to him to make that so he could see him and slow down, and they stopped him. They let him pass. So what did they shoot him with? And from where they were sitting there on the motorcycles, they were sitting behind barrels. How far can they see? How far can they see? Where the radar gun at?